Did you know some countries get more visitors than entire continents combined? Before you book your next trip, let's uncover the real story behind the 10 most visited countries in the world right now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video. Number 10, Thailand. Thailand kicks off our list, and it's no surprise why. This Southeast Asian gem is a paradise for every kind of traveler, whether you're after adventure, relaxation, or culture. From bustling cities to tranquil beaches, Thailand has it all. Start in Bangkok, a city that never stops moving. Tuk-tuk speed past golden temples, neon-lit streets hum with energy, and the smell of sizzling street food fills the air. At the famous floating markets, you can snack on fresh mango sticky rice while drifting down a river. The Grand Palace stuns with its golden spires, while the chaotic Khao San Road is a backpacker's dream of bars, music, and late-night eats. Down south, Phuket, Krabi, and Koh Samui boast world-class beaches. Think crystal-clear waters, towering cliffs, and hidden lagoons. Party under the full moon on Koh Phangan, dive into colorful coral reefs, or kayak through stunning sea caves. The islands offer everything from wild nightlife to secluded, peaceful escapes. Up north, Chiang Mai and Pai offer a more laid-back cultural experience. Wander through ancient temples, trek misty mountains, and visit ethical elephant sanctuaries. In 2025, new eco-resorts are popping up, making it easier to experience Thailand sustainably. With affordable stays, legendary food, and warm hospitality, Thailand is a must-visit. Whether you're craving chaos or calm, adventure or relaxation, this country delivers every time. Number 9, Mexico. Mexico slides in next, and this country's got a pull that's impossible to resist. Imagine stepping into a land where ancient ruins meet modern energy, where beaches stretch for miles, and where every meal is packed with flavor. Start in Mexico City, a place bursting with life. Street vendors grill up tacos, mariachi bands play late into the night, and historic landmarks like Chapultepec Park and the Frida Kahlo Museum make every street feel like a story. Markets overflow with crafts and spices, while rooftop bars offer stunning city views. Food lovers can dive into tamales, churros, and spicy pozole, all for just a few bucks. Head to the Yucatan Peninsula, and it's a paradise of turquoise waters, coral reefs, and ancient ruins. Whether you're relaxing in Cancun, partying in Playa del Carmen, or exploring Tulum's seaside ruins, there's always something to do. Snorkel in cenotes, sip margaritas by the beach, or dance under the stars. This place never slows down. But Mexico isn't just beaches and parties. It's packed with history. Walk through Chichen Itza, explore Teotihuacan's pyramids, or visit Oaxaca for vibrant festivals. In 2025, Mexico is booming with new resorts along the Riviera Maya and growing ecotourism. Why visit? It's affordable, exciting, and full of culture. With 129 million locals ready to share their food and traditions, Mexico is perfect for those craving adventure, history, and a little spice. Number 8, Turkey. Turkey's up now, and it's a country that blends worlds like nowhere else. Imagine stepping into Istanbul, a city that straddles two continents, where ancient meets modern in the most breathtaking way. Spice markets fill the air with the scent of cinnamon and saffron, while towering mosques glow at sunset, their call to prayer echoing through the streets. Wander through the Grand Bazaar, one of the world's oldest markets, or cruise the Bosphorus, watching palaces and skyscrapers share the skyline. But Turkey's magic doesn't stop in the cities. Head to Cappadocia, where otherworldly rock formations stretch across the horizon and hot air balloons float at dawn, painting the sky with color. Or explore Ephesus, one of the best-preserved ancient cities where marble streets and grand theaters whisper stories of the past. Then switch gears in Antalya, where golden beaches meet the sparkling Mediterranean, and the seafood is as fresh as it gets. Tourists love it. 51 million visit each year, drawn by affordable flights, stunning history, and diverse landscapes. And in 2025, it's bigger than ever, with new museums, modern rail links, and even more hidden gems opening up. Why visit? Because Turkey lets you experience two continents in one trip, Haggle in a bazaar, sip strong Turkish coffee, relax in a hammam, or explore ruins older than Rome, all without breaking the bank. With 85 million locals across 300,000 square miles, it's a place that feels alive, from bustling streets to quiet coastal retreats. If you're after history, culture, and a deal too good to pass up, Turkey is calling. Number 7, Germany. Germany rolls in next, and it's a country that grabs travelers and doesn't let go. Imagine stepping into Munich during Oktoberfest, where beer flows in giant steins, Oompa bands play, and crowds in lederhosen sing into the night. Or picture Berlin, a city where history and creativity collide. From the graffiti-covered Berlin Wall to trendy underground clubs that keep the party going till sunrise. But Germany isn't just about city life. Down south in Bavaria, fairy tale castles like Neuschwanstein sit atop misty hills, straight out of a storybook. The Alps offer breathtaking hikes and world-class skiing, while Rhine Valley vineyards serve up some of Europe's finest wines. Quaint medieval towns like Rothenburg ob der Tauber feel like stepping back in time, with half-timbered houses and cobblestone streets. It's no wonder 40 million visitors a year are drawn to Germany. The country is immaculately clean, ridiculously efficient, and packed with things to see. Whether you're diving into World War II history in a bunker, exploring car museums in Stuttgart, or strolling through Christmas markets lit by twinkling lights, there's something for everyone. And let's not forget the food. Buttery pretzels, sizzling bratwurst, and hearty schnitzel make every meal unforgettable. In 2025, Germany's better than ever, with new high-speed trains making travel smoother than ever. Why visit? Because Germany runs like clockwork, yet never feels boring. Whether you want to sip a cold one, dive into deep history, or just enjoy a trip that's smooth sailing, this country delivers every time. With 83 million locals across 138,000 square miles, it's got a big heart and a cozy feel, making it a solid pick for anyone who loves good eats, cool sights, and a hassle-free adventure. Number 6, United Kingdom. The UK is up next, and it's a place that wraps you in history, charm, and a bit of misty magic. Picture landing in London, where Big Ben chimes, red double-deckers weave through the streets, and cozy pubs serve up frothy pints. Walk along the Thames, past Buckingham Palace, or dive into the buzzing markets of Camden and Borough. The city is a mix of old and new, where medieval towers stand beside sleek skyscrapers, and every street has a story, from Shakespeare to Sherlock Holmes. But the UK isn't just London. Up north, Scotland's Highlands roll out like something from a fantasy film. Jagged cliffs, glassy lochs, and castles straight out of legend. Tour the whiskey distilleries of Islay, hike the epic Ben Nevis, or explore the mystery of Loch Ness. Over in Wales, rugged coastlines and snowy peaks in Snowdonia offer an outdoor lover's paradise. And let's not forget Northern Ireland, home to the Giant's Causeway, Game of Thrones filming spots, and historic Belfast. With 39 million visitors a year, it's clear why the UK is a hit. People love the royal buzz of Buckingham Palace, the ancient mystery of Stonehenge, and the literary magic of Stratford-upon-Avon. And in 2025, the UK is buzzing even louder, with new music and arts festivals bringing fresh energy to the scene. So why visit? Because the UK is where history and modern life collide, where you can walk where kings did, sip tea in a centuries-old cafe, grab fish and chips by the seaside, or hike misty moors. It's a place that blends posh with gritty, tradition with trendiness, and 67 million locals across 94,000 square miles make sure it's always alive. If you love a good tale, a warm pub, and a cozy, timeless vibe, the UK is calling your name. Number 5, China. China steps up, and this place is a giant that travelers can't ignore. Imagine landing in Beijing, where ancient meets modern in jaw-dropping ways. One minute, you're walking the Great Wall, stretching over mountains as far as the eye can see, and the next you're in a bustling night market, grabbing crispy dumplings and steaming baozi fresh off the grill. Then there's Shanghai, where futuristic skyscrapers light up the night, but tucked between them, You'll find peaceful temples and hidden gardens straight out of a different era. China is all about contrast and scale. History lovers are drawn to Xi'an, home of the terracotta warriors, an army frozen in time for over 2,000 years. Over in Chengdu, it's all about giant pandas, spicy hot pot, and a laid-back vibe that feels worlds away from the big cities. And if you're into natural wonders, Zhangjiajie's towering rock formations, the inspiration for Avatar's floating mountains, will leave you speechless. With 66 million tourists pouring in yearly, China is a nonstop experience. People love the affordable shopping, endless street food, and ultra-fast bullet trains that make exploring easy. And in 2025, it's getting even bigger. Tourism is up 15%, with new airports and high-speed connections making travel smoother than ever. So why go? Because China is a world of its own. Whether you're hiking the Great Wall, watching a kung fu performance, sipping tea in a centuries-old tea house, or diving into spicy Sichuan cuisine, every moment feels massive. With 1.4 billion people spread across 3.7 million square miles, this country is packed with action, adventure, and stories waiting to be lived. If you're chasing big experiences and even bigger history, China is an absolute must. Number 4, Italy. Italy's up next, and it's a country that grabs you from the moment you arrive. Picture stepping into Rome, where gladiators once clashed in the Colosseum, ancient ruins stand beside buzzing cafes, and the smell of fresh pizza and espresso fills the air. Walk the cobblestone streets, toss a coin into the Trevi Fountain, and dive into a plate of carbonara that ruins all others forever. Then there's Venice, a city built on water, where gondolas glide through misty canals, bridges arch over quiet alleyways, and every turn feels like a scene from a painting. Or head to Florence, where Michelangelo's David, Renaissance cathedrals, and red-roofed streets transport you to another era. And if you're chasing the coast, the Amalfi Coast cliffs and colorful villages make for the ultimate road trip, especially with a gelato in hand. Tourists, 64 million every year, come for the food, the romance, and the history. They're obsessed with handmade pasta, creamy tiramisu, and wines that taste like sunshine. Every church, piazza, and tiny village feels like a postcard. And whether you're exploring Pompeii, sipping limoncello in Capri, or skiing in the Alps, there's always something to discover. And in 2025, Italy is bigger than ever. New coastal retreats and food tours are pulling in even more travelers. Why visit? Because Italy is pure magic, a place where you can eat like royalty, stare in awe at Florence's Duomo, and feel alive in a way only Italy can offer. With 58 million people across 116,000 square miles, it's a country that's warm, loud, and always welcoming. If you're after good vibes, unforgettable meals, and a trip that stays with you forever, Italy is a no-brainer. Number 3, United States. The U.S. lands here, and it's a place that has something for absolutely everyone. Picture stepping into New York City, where skyscrapers scrape the clouds, Times Square never sleeps, and the smell of fresh pizza drifts through the streets. Walk through Central Park, take in a Broadway show, or stand beneath the Statue of Liberty, feeling the energy of a city that's always on the move. But America isn't just about big cities. Out west, Yellowstone's geysers explode, the Grand Canyon stretches beyond the horizon, and California's beaches glow under golden sunsets. Drive down Route 66, hike through Yosemite, or get lost in the neon lights of Las Vegas. The country is a mix of everything. Snowy peaks in Colorado, palm trees in Florida, and jazz-filled streets in New Orleans. Tourists, 79 million a year, love the sheer variety. One day you're in a Hollywood movie scene. The next you're eating BBQ in Texas or hiking through Alaska's wild frontier. The freedom vibe is what gets people hooked, whether it's the open roads, the diverse cultures, or the feeling that anything is possible. And in 2025, the U.S. is only getting bigger for travelers, with tourism up 7%, new national park trails, high-tech hubs, and entertainment districts bringing in even more visitors. So why visit? Because the U.S. is a world in itself. Whether you're hiking rugged landscapes, exploring legendary cities, or tasting every regional food from deep dish pizza to fresh lobster rolls, there's always something new to see. With 345 million people across 3.8 million square miles, it's a place that's loud, proud, and full of life. If you want variety, adventure, and a trip as big as your imagination, the U.S. is calling. Number two, Spain. Spain's up next, and this place is pure sunshine and soul wrapped into one epic destination. Picture touching down in Barcelona, where Gaudi's surreal architecture, like the twisting towers of Sagrada Familia, rises against the sky, and tapas bars spill out onto buzzing streets. Stroll down La Rambla, feel the energy of street performers, and dig into plates of patatas bravas and jamon iberico as locals chat late into the night. But Spain isn't just about the cities. Head to Costa del Sol, where golden beaches soak up year-round sun, or wander through Seville, where the rhythm of flamenco guitars and clicking heels fills the air. Explore Madrid's grand palaces, the Moorish beauty of Alhambra and Granada, or the wild landscapes of the Basque Country. And if you're up for adventure, the Camino de Santiago's legendary trails offer a breathtaking journey through Spain's countryside. With 94 million visitors each year, Spain is one of the world's most loved travel spots. People can't get enough of the cheap, delicious wine, the laid-back lifestyle, and the rich history tucked into every medieval town and ancient castle. And in 2025, it's booming even more. Tourism is up 10%, with new resorts along the coast and expanded hiking trails drawing fresh crowds. Why go? Because Spain is a place to live life fully. Whether you're sipping sangria by the sea, watching a dramatic bullfight, dancing until sunrise in Ibiza, or simply soaking up the Mediterranean breeze in a quiet village. With 47 million people across 192,000 square miles, the country pulses with passion, warmth, and a never-ending love for celebration. If you're after sun, fun, and a true taste of the good life, Spain is waiting. Number one, France. France takes the top spot, and it's no shock why this country rules the travel game. Picture stepping into Paris, where the Eiffel Tower shimmers at night, charming cafes line every street, and the scent of fresh-baked croissants fills the air. Stroll along the Seine River, explore the Louvre's world-famous art, or get lost in the elegant streets of Montmartre, where painters capture the city's magic in real time. But France isn't just about Paris. Head south to Provence, where rolling lavender fields stretch for miles, old stone villages feel frozen in time, and local markets overflow with fresh cheeses and wine. Over on the French Riviera, places like Nice, Cannes, and Saint-Tropez offer a mix of luxury, sunshine, and Mediterranean charm. And let's not forget Loire Valley's Grand Chateau, Bordeaux's legendary vineyards, and the snow-capped peaks of the French Alps. With 100 million visitors every year, France is the most visited country on Earth. People go crazy for the wine, the history, the romance, and the pure charm that's packed into every corner. Whether it's wandering medieval streets, tasting world-class pastries, or just soaking up the stylish atmosphere, there's an undeniable magic here. And in 2025, the momentum continues. Fresh off the 2024 Olympics, the country is seeing new chateaux open for tours, ecotourism on the rise, and more hidden gems getting attention. So why visit? Because France lets you live a little fancy. You can sip espresso at a sidewalk cafe, cycle through vineyards, explore castles, or simply bask in the romance of it all without emptying your wallet. With 67 million people spread over 248,000 square miles, it's a country that pulls you in and stays with you long after you leave. If you want beauty, taste, and a trip you'll never forget, France is the ultimate destination. These 10 countries are where the world's heading in 2025. History, food, and views driving the rush. What's your pick? Drop it below. Any shockers? Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more travel truth.